Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is, I forgot the date, the 20th, January 20th, 2016. Happy New Year. I said it's gonna be the whole month of January. Well, it is not a conspiracy theory or someone is crazy or seeing things and hearing voices or drugged, high, or intoxicated drinking. It is real, very real. الحق والباطل. Intention, crimes, and not violations. Crimes against humanity to enslave the masses and prey on them as being an account, maximize the profitability and keeping the status quo. Not only because of economics 101, but also because of mankind. This is what men do since Adam until day of judgment. It is not something that we scientists to discover it or psychologists or experts. It is Sunnatullah. Now, I don't want to really make myself important. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Don't need much. I don't want to be recognized. I don't want to be, I don't want people to say, oh, well, he is, and he is an activist, and he's a good guy, and he's a moderate Muslim, and he is. That means a hell of beans. Now, 2000, I think 2012. Well, actually, I filed before that, but this, the one that is being investigated by the Department of Justice, had that was County of Riverside Housing Authority. Mrs. Hoffman She just got married and changed her name back then. Mrs. Hoffman. She was the director of the Housing Authority of Riverside, County Riverside. And I was in a shelter plus. No, no, I'm sorry. Homeless Prevention Rapid Rapid Program, HPRP. And we know the story. And was Linden Manors apartment complex was managed by related management company. Their corporate office was in Irvine, and I think they originally from South Carolina or somewhere in east. Now, when the investigator, hard investigator, called me, and I'm gonna put some of the communication with this person. She asked me, "So, Mr. Shaban, what happened and what you want and this and that?" And I said, I wanted the county of Riverside to give Institute of Southland American Muslims a building that we can use as a community center. Or, I'm sorry, HUD, not the Riverside, HUD, to, you know, grant us, grant an Institute of Southland American Muslims a building, small building, community center. They have them everywhere. And the .orgs and .fraud, you know, corporate America. Let's be along with the state. They committing crimes and embezzling the money and keeping people in status quo and continue to commit these crimes against everyone. Now, she laughed at me. They always laugh at me. From a little peace officer to the judge, the unhonorable judge in a district court, federal court, 7 districts. I don't know if that's, what can hold any. Sounds very federal and important, but it's a county of Orange running it. And the state is stamping. Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead. Anyway, let's. Now, she laughed at me. And when I filed the complaint, and I said, well, there wasn't the holidays in where we're staying at Linden Manors were bugs and everything, and but many things happen, and not only forget about Muhammad Shabana. Everyone was not violated. Crimes were committed against everyone, and disabled, single moms with children, everyone. Rich, poor, educated, uneducated, it doesn't matter. And I, as usual, I caused trouble. I didn't cause trouble. I brought it to Department of Health, first the Department of Injustice, Department of Homelessness, Department of Unhealthy Americans, the Code Enforcement, Department of Poison and and gas, and mold the residents so they can go and be accounts for the HMOs and pharmaceutical company. It is a spectrum account. I'm sorry. Let's focus and be serious. So they, oh, she, and I said that was in the holidays, that was they, it was, you know, and she said that. And again, Mr. Blue Ghost, would you please get involved and get some exhibits? Anyway, get some exhibits. You got my number, you got my name, you got everything. You know who I am, where I went, and everything. You just get the exhibits and put them together, and you all get together and dish it out and come up with the conclusion. Again, it's not because of Muhammad Shaban, just for everyone. Okay, let's democratic society. Let's be democratic. Let's exercise this democracy that we enjoy. Now, and she said, "What you want? Do you want to get an apartment in Beverly Hills? You wanted the house in Topeka?" And I said, I laughed. I said, "Are you, and she said, anyway, she took it personal. And again, Blue Ghost. Now, right after that, they send me, you tell us exactly who did what and when. And I thought that we gone through that many times before. And I thought that this is now the state, I mean, the HUD, the federal, and they have it in Orange County, because I don't know why they even got this me in Santa Ana. It was in Riverside. I have no idea. Anyway, I was homeless. I don't know. I don't remember where I was, but I was somewhere. Now, after that, I got, not right after that, because it was January 14 when I got become homeless again. Camping. I was camping. I wasn't homeless. I was camping. California, it's good. You drink the cancer water from the stream, not the bottled one. And you eat the vegetations that grows right by the river, the bike tracks or trail or whatever, everywhere. And the O'Neill National, anywhere. But, never mind. No, let's not branch now. Uh, so after that, May 1st, 2013. So that was a year and 5 months. Yes. See, I'm good in math. A year, 17 months homeless, and that's where I went to. No, no, I didn't go to Delaware back then. Or anyway, let's not branch. Okay, so I got again the right thinking individual, Mr. John Humbug. Mr. John Humbug at the Orange County Housing Authority.org. That fraud. How's that? That fraud. The after an act of there was another shelter plus care. Shelter, this one was homeless prevention, whatever, and then reasonable accommodation for mental patients or disabled people, you know. And that one for mental health. People that taking Skittles, listen. That be taking Skittles. They can't do without Skittles, which is I am one of those, and I still doesn't. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, la ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah. Shelter plus. Now, every care coordinator that works with me or with anyone and fail to jerk everybody, well, jerk, and in that case I'm talking about Muhammad Shaban now. I'm not saying that because I want to say me, or I. Then they remove them from the case. I get them in trouble. Why? Because I don't go away. I don't buy their stories. When they try to con and fraud people and commit crimes, I stand up and I say, you guys are committing crimes. So the the state right away, they remove this person and say, oh, well, she's no longer in this clinic. She's in another clinic, whatever it is. Okay. And that's been the doctors, nurse practitioners. Uh, I don't know about the social services because you never get anything done there anyway. And they tell you, and when you go and say, because I don't, they always wanted you to put a name. But anyway, let's focus. Now, the sound they very, very disturbed person. The right thinking individual again, Detective Tony. Sorry, Dick. I mean, Fullerton Police Department, because they were protecting my kidnapped children and my abused ex, that they were committing these crimes against everything, even the dog, Remy. And then saying that I am a health hazard. I am a fugitive, and everyone has to be protected from that. Anyway, I called him I called the police department, not him, and I told him that I was expressing my wrath. I just wanted to see my children, Matthew Muhammad Shaban and Yasmin Muhammad Shaban, that I haven't seen them or talked to them. You know the story, fellas and fallets. Now, he asked me now, the abused ex, that crimes being committed against her and her family, everyone was advised, not advised, was harassed and intimidated and blackmailed. Every crime committed against her and her children, everyone. Okay? She was told to go and find out where I live and, you know, not to bring the children. She has no other choice, and I really feel sorry for Mrs. Raymer. I do, and I totally understand. So my wrath again, it never been, it has never been against you or any of your family. Not the ex though, not the fat guy. He knows who he is. The two of them, two fat guys. Okay. But anyway, again, I don't want to branch. She knew everything. Oh, and then, because at the time I was going all over the country, my phones that they don't work anyway. Oh, this one, right thinking individual in uh, Riverside Police Department sent somebody to beat me up and take the phone from me because I was making a video. But anyway, it's okay. I got another one. I was removed back, got another invitation to spend some times with the homies at not the Theo Lacey at Maine. What's in there? What's the address? 575 Main Street, South Main Street. Some I don't remember now. You see, I got anyway. And when I asked them, no, the deputies, they were asking me, Shaban, what happened? What did he do to Theo Lacey? They will not house me in a Theo Lacey anymore. Not because I'm bad or anything. I'm loud mouth. That's what they think I am. I get everybody in trouble because the land of the free, exercising my constitutional rights and civil liberty and freedom of speech and freedom of expression and freedom of freedom of freedom. Anyway, I sent Mr. Seller, the detective, the Tony Seller, some uh, emails. I'll put them in my website anyway. But bottom line is, come again. Now, from now on, they know exactly what my intention is. They know who I am and what I do, okay, and why I am doing that. And that's raise every flag. Oh, that terrorist. Have to do some about this terrorist. Many attempts were done, and everywhere I go, it doesn't matter whether, again, an office, it doesn't matter even a hole in the wall. Uh, Apartment, even if it's in, you know, projects in any city. Again, I said a spot somewhere where I used to go and, have a good night's sleep. Food, oh, well, we'll talk about food. That's the different thing. No, until I get the money that they've been stealing from me and my children and my ex. Okay, and I start using now. I put my money where my mouth is. All right, start doing my non-profit work. So I won't be like everybody else saying بنروح بالدم نفديك يا جمال or يا سيسي or يا Obama. I just walk the walk when I talk the talk. And this is what non-profit organizations or people that they're supposed to be working for the people, from the people, that's what they should get the funds for. Not to use the recipients to continue to get the funds so they won't solve the problem or rehabilitate them or whatever. If fellas, you know what you're doing. Economics 101. If you don't have the recipients, you won't have the funds and the grants. And so, you go and package it and you speak. بنروح بالدم نفديك يا أوباما. Government from the. Anyway, that's what is being happening now. That number. An Institute of Southland American Muslims rented an apartment as a shelter plus care. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. From the Social Security money. Yet they evicted the Institute of Southland, the American Muslims, out of a shelter that is sheltered there. Isn't that wild or what? And they said that who did what? And no, you're not targeted, Mr. Shuban. I know I'm not. I am one of many. The difference is that I do this. They don't. Now, in the same time, during the same time, I was getting to go back do what I do best, being homeless and then fighting the Department of Homelessness and the Department of Injustice and the Department of County Support and the Department of Plantation and the Department of Confederation and on and they, they are. I am making everybody upset. I don't know why. Maybe my way of expressing or bringing it to their attention. Well, I try to be very polite. I am. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله. I can't sugarcoat it and being the, like, you know, the homegrown imams and, you know, this nice, moderate, civilized, not barbarians. All of this, and this is from every religion. I don't wanna be singling out, you know, our Muslim brothers or everyone, all the right thinking individuals. بالروح بالدم نفديك يا جمال. بالروح بالدم نفديك يا بوب. بوب. Anyway, I so I was getting ready, and now Orange County, they don't like to see Muhammad Shaban there. It just now I thought that Riverside was Muhammad Shaban friendly. I was wrong. They don't like to see Muhammad Shaban there. Now I said, well, let me go to San Bernardino, because during when I was in the Riverside and Orange County and Santa Barbara and Ventura and I forgot that name of the town in Delaware and North Dakota and Florida and, you know, North Carolina and everywhere. Anyway, I forgot because I am, again, I'm not all together there. You know, there's some loose. Now, San Bernardino, the Inland Empire, the IE. Now they don't like Muhammad Shaban. They are not Muhammad Shaban friendly. But the good thing is that because Riverside and San Bernardino are the Inland Empire, they work together, you know. Now they are working together. بالروح بالدم نفديك يا أوباما. And everyone not Muhammad Shaban friendly. I don't know why. Well, two right thinking individuals friends, Muslim brothers. B come to helping me with my, because I'm not computer savvy with my devices, because, you know, I'm just missing things up. I can't do anything. And then the same right thinking individuals where with the other right thinking individuals, they everybody is a .org. Everybody wants to be a non-profit organization. I don't know why, because they are so eager to help the people. That's what, they're very compassionate, very compassionate. Now, the vicious fights among these folk on the crumbs or the pennies, they're very, very devout, very do anything and everything. بنروح بالدم نفديك يا سيسي. Okay. Including throwing anyone, doesn't matter who they are, anyone under the bus. He's a Now, why I am there? When during the time I was getting to be thrown out and everything, I wanted to get a place for my for Institute of Southland American Muslims. Get an office so I can, work. I even attempt to hire a vice president and teachers and, academia, right thinking individuals. Can have, well, we'll talk about the bank later on. Can have a bank account with the institute. بنروح بالدم نفديك يا Bank of America. Bank of the West, Chase, Wells Fargo, U.S. Bank. I thought that U.S. Bank was a federal bank, but again, Direct Express, everything. Well, let's not talk about banks right now. I'm sorry, I just have. Now, the I'm a bad account. I'm a mooch. They were making money back then from the Shabans and still are. Uh, but again, they're gonna pay back. They have to, not only to Shabans but to millions of people, and that's why I am doing what I'm doing. Because La ilaha illallah Muhammadu Rasulullah. Now, economics 101. Okay? I asked to have that office, and I said, well, let me go now, development, the Department of Economic Development, the county of, city of Riverside first, and then the county. I want the county actually first. No, the city first, and then went to the county, and I told the right thinking individual, the county department, that I'm looking for acres. You know, everybody said, oh, next to the freeway, they give it to corporate America. You go to San Bernardino here, it's a country. Little countries built beautiful, beautiful facilities and everything. But anyway, pay no tax, no, but valid for, yeah, and then you write off, and then, anyway, and the police and the protect or the investment, they work for them. It's their bodyguards, like Blackwaters and everything. But anyway, let's not branch now. So I went there and I told them, and then they told the director that I went behind his back, and the director got upset with me. But I went there and I told him because I already mentioned to him what I'm about to do, and I wanted to go get, rent to one of these offices that school that they're not using Sunday school, and they have like like a portable office building. And I said I can use that, and I can pay them rent. All right. بالروح بالدم. No. I said, okay. So I went to there and I said, okay, well, I know that these parcels were given to to the director at uh, you know to use, and it's not used. What about having a development? And he said it's R1 or R2, R1, R2, I don't remember, R2 resident. So, and we can really build, but it can be a school, 4 year, because I told him that this is what I'm really, in the future. And he said, oh, no, 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 because the school, like in UCR, right there owns, oh, the UCR owns a big piece that is not used. Okay, Coyotes next to the freeway. I said, well, I can purchase that. And I contacted the economic development at the UCO. This is, what's your name? Mo. Moses. Mauricio. It doesn't matter. And for what? What's the name of the agency? Islamic. No, no. Institute of Southland American Muslims. Oh, I was suggested. People told me you better change that name. Really? Why? La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. I got to hide now. No, no, I don't have any association with your name, Muhammad. Why? There is more Muhammad than any other name. Sallallahu alayhi wasallam is the most popular name even in Europe. Anyway, then I heard about unfortunate board of whatever, and I posted a video, and I'm not gonna say no names. And then the director was removed, and the terrorists that they hate Americans, they came and commit an act there. And then one of my friends, my brothers, came. He usually doesn't have a, he didn't have a car. He didn't have money. But that day, he was looking for me. He was very concerned. Why? Because I used to walk every day where this incident took place. Every day. And I make my videos. And he came, parked the car there, and I seen a nice car. I said, oh, now they're gonna come and get me. I didn't know nothing, guys. I didn't know nothing. I didn't even hear the sirens. The helicopter was a facts of life for, for Mohammed Shaban. Everywhere I go, I see the helicopter. They trying to keep the peace and they don't want criminals running loose. Anyway, nice brand new Fusion, and he kept it for a long time. I don't know how he paid for it, but he told me that a nice FBI agent from New York, and he gave her a flower, and she likes him and everything. And now, one of the victims of the shooting is a wife of one of the committees. One mention no names. And I expressed my concern, and I told him what I wanted to do there, and a few weeks later, couple of weeks, I don't remember exactly, but these terrorists, they came from Pakistan and Saudi Arabia, and they murdered Americans that they're working for the state environmental agencies. For the government, the Confederate. Anyway, that La ilaha illallah Muhammadun Rasulullah. So this is, I just want to bring it to the attention, and I'm gonna put some uh, email correspondent with all of this. All I wanted to do, not I wanted to do, all I wanted to, the Department of Homelessness, the Department of Unsocial Services, the Department of Injustice to give, to not give, to grant the Institute of Southland American Muslims, Inc., the funds so we can do the work. Simple and easy. Why? Because you owe us. It's not that that is choice. You owe the American people in the streets, in the hospitals, in the gutters. You owe everyone to come through and make it right before we go on holding hands and killing hands and all this nonsense. Okay? That's why, fellas, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. And if this is, you call that terrorist or terrorism, by all means, La ilaha illallah Muhammadun Rasulullah. That's it. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.